Welcome back to this hour-long edition. I'm Rob McCartney. Brandy has the night off. For months, we've chronicled Nebraska's prescription drug abuse epidemic. Addictions that make some people lie, steal, put everything on the line for a pill. Well, a former addict shares her story with KETV News Watch 7's Julie Cornell in the hopes of helping others.
It's so, huge to think about the work that's ahead of you.
She speaks to help others find their voice.
You have the ability to make another choice.
It's Monday night at a Narcotics Anonymous meeting inside a treatment program at Campus for Hope. Sharing her story out loud, Lisa Oliverius deciphers a bit of herself.
It's the story. What's the story behind the person?
Behind every person who's a drug addict is a story. And Lisa believes when we take time to understand those stories, labels fade away.
I am smart. I'm capable. I'm creative. I'm all of these things. I'm not just an addict. I'm not just a felon.
Lisa says she lived a childhood too dreadful to fully share publicly.
Oh my gosh, years of just pain, lots of abuse as a child. Not just to me, but I saw a lot of abuse.
Lisa telling us years of trauma and abuse seemed to fade when she was high.
I was a pill addict, pain meds, opiates. I wanted to sleep. I wanted to be numb, to all the pain.
Her many mugshots and arrests detail her criminal history. For more than 5 years, spending her days doctor shopping for narcotics, spending everything she had and money she didn't have.
I've got 5 convictions, 5 felonies on my record, and they were money crimes. We lost our home, we lost cars, and I didn't care. I cared, but I didn't.
The addiction fueling felonies as she wrote bad checks to buy prescription drugs.
Being arrested at work and being arrested in front of my children, my son bailing me out of jail. How does that happen? How do you get there? And then I look at life today and I think, how did I get here?
Living behind bars for almost 4 years.
I lived in a black hell. I really did.
Until she made a choice.
Nothing changes if nothing changes. You can't grow and you can't become something better if you don't heal what was.
With healing through jail, a 12-step program, and therapy, Lisa's been sober now for 6 years.
It's okay to be scared. It's okay to not know what to do next.
Free from the grip of addiction, she's now free to use her talents.
I've maintained a 4.0 since I started school, so pretty proud of that. I'm back in college and going for my associate's degree in chemical dependency counseling. So I want to use my experience to help other people.
She's discovering a new normal.
I laugh when people say, I got my life back. I didn't get thank God I didn't get my life back. I don't want that life. No, this is the life that I wanted the whole time, that I had no clue how to get.
Behind every drug addict is a story, and with hard work and the right choices, it's a story that can inspire.
But you have to keep being courageous, and you got to move past that. You actually have to do the work with what you learn.
Words she speaks and believes.
The more I do it, the more I own the choices that I've made, and the more I understand them, and the more I know I will never make those choices again.
Julie Cornell, KETV, Newswatch 7.
Well, more cases, more calls. Nebraska's regional poison center operators are helping more people. Right now, more than half the calls are about medication. Kurt Barr, a career pharmacist, lost his son to the very medication he spends so much time warning people about.
They did some really stupid things, not smart things. And he died that night with a prescription overdose.
Barr wants Nebraska to create prescription drug monitoring program like almost every other state. It would track who gets pills to make sure they're not doctor shopping.